All right, what is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. This is day 2 with the good old 1.8T. Yesterday we went through and tore just about everything off this thing. You can see turbo's gone, exhaust manifold, all the timing stuff, and everything off the front side, minus the oil cooler and the housing, because I want to clean through here. But you can see we have parts laid out all over the place. The goal for today is to go through and clean this thing, because look down here, it's a bit grimy, a bit dirty, but under all that dirt, the factory paint actually looks to be in good shape. So I'm hoping once we go through and clean it, I might still paint the blocks. I want like shiny, fresh black, but we'll see. It's also in the 20s today, so painting might not be an option right this second, but we'll see how the cleaning process goes. But most of the gunk and stuff is over like this area right through here. The rest of this is very like light stuff. Probably use the air compressor and just blast it off, honestly. But overall, not too bad. So today is cleaning day on the 1.8T, maybe painting day, we'll see. And then possibly, depending on how far we get, we might start putting some parts back on it.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
Oh no, I hear a giant hoopty. I knew it. I knew I heard a hoopty. I knew I heard a hoopty. Oh, you're what was oh my god. Were you looking at all?
No.
Bro, you were almost just straight to the wall.
I'll be honest, I was listening to one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, let's go ahead and try that again, because wow. Whew, boys. The poor R32 almost fought the, what was it, Harbor Freight or whatever this is, but it would have lost severely. Oh, man. Almost bad. There you go. That's better. That's better. Wow, that would have sucked for you, because you would have lost horribly. This is Detroit. This is Detroit. I don't remember, but either way, the jack would have got you. Good old R32 winter mode. Not too bad. You got anything to say there? Bro, you were like, I was like, oh, I'm to the film we're pulling in. I was like, oh my god.
I wasn't paying attention. I was just looking forward and I was like...
Yeah, you always had a real bad day. Real bad day. Okay, so let's go back to the 1.8T. So I got started just using, well, pretty much for the cinematics, but just with the flathead, just kind of like barely pushing stuff off. It's all just like super light stuff. So this should be fairly easy. I made a little bit of a mess. You can see the dirt just like everywhere, and you can see all of it there and all of it down there. Bit of a mess. So what I did first, I went through with the flathead and just loosened everything up, then took the compressed air and blasted most of it off. Now let's let the degreaser soak on it for just a little bit, and we'll finish it up. Honestly, not too bad. Majority of the dirt was just a small little area, which was like pretty much all of that was kicked on through here. I swear to you, there was like 10 mil of dirt on top of the sensor here. It was so thick, this area. Absolutely wild. But majority of it's off now. Let the degreaser sit for a little bit. They'll come back and see where we're at. Now, honestly, at this point, I would love to go through the pressure washer and blast this thing clean, but to move the engine out to there is near impossible, and spraying here would just make a huge mess. So for now, we'll just have to just make do. Making progress. Got the little sponge out over there. Got this little brush here to go through and get these like small spots on the cylinder head. But honestly, coming out pretty good. I gotta do the valve cover as well. Just a little deep clean. Now there's a few spots over there that the actual paint chipped off. I do want to paint this, but it is so cold. Like I said, it's in the 20s right now. If you look outside, you can see, hopefully you can see on camera, how foggy it is. And it's just like, you can like, as you walk, you feel the water hitting your face. So it's so crazy damp outside and it's so cold. To try and paint right now, it would never dry, probably run in this bubble. So I don't know, maybe we'll have to just leave it as is. I'm gonna say it's not terrible and it'll all be nice and clean, but I did want to have that nice gloss black for the block. But Germany's just not in the mood for painting today, apparently. So after about an hour or so, I think we made some pretty good progress, and I'm honestly super pleased with how nice the factory paint on this half still is. There's a few spots where it's chipped off a little bit. So what I might do is just touch up these small little areas. I'm not worried about trying to paint all of this. And on the back side, I might try and do a light layer. I mean, maybe even not, I don't know. I mean, it's not flaking back here at all. It's really not in terrible shape. We got the front all cleaned. We got all up here nice and clean, this area, and then over on this side. Honestly, like, not too bad. Came out pretty clean. So like I said, I might go through, touch up these small little areas to cover that up. And you'll never see it again, but I'll know it's there. And on the back, I might try and spray a super light layer back here. It's just so cold and so no lie, my battery just went from 93% to 0 and turned itself off. I don't know what it is about GoPro batteries. Maybe it's just a Hero 8 or whatever it is, but they are trash. Absolute trash cans in the cold. I don't know why they suck so bad. It just drains immediately. So annoying. I mean, I absolutely love my GoPro, but in the cold, the GoPro is just, it's just not it. But I came inside to grab all of our timing stuff, which is the water pump there, the tensioner roller, the other tensioner there, and the belt, and one of the pulleys. So the goal for tonight, aside from possibly painting some of the block, I want to get all the timing stuff on, the water pump, the new belts, possibly put the new pulley on, and then have this side done, and then we'll go ahead and worry about this side maybe later tonight or possibly tomorrow. So in these boxes here, I showed it before, but I'll show it again. This is all of our timing stuff. If I can do this one-handed or not. There is our new hydraulic tensioner. And you can see that it has the little pin that holds the arm in. So there is that. This box, we've got our water pump. Voila, water pump with new seal. This one is our tensioner roller. Let's see right there. New bolt, new washer, good to go. And here we have our fancy new belt. It's blue and fancy. Was it necessary? Probably not, but I got it anyways, is what it is. And last but not least, we have all our fancy pulleys from New Speed. Look how nice these are. So this one will be the one that goes down here. And it has the notch somewhere for TDC, wherever it's at. I saw it somewhere before. I swear I saw it. Did I miss it? Am I going crazy here? I swear I saw a notch in there somewhere. Maybe I'm going crazy. I swear I saw a notch. Did I not?
It's not this little like.
No, that's a chip. I think I just nicked it. I swear I had seen it. I said, oh, it's cool because it comes with the TDC mark as well. What?
Oh, just kidding.
Am I going crazy? Oh, I lied. I had the wrong pulley. That's the problem. There it is. There's the mark. That's the mark. This one goes down here. That's the one you want. I had the wrong pulley. That one is either power steering or I don't know, to be honest with you, but I have this one. That's the one with the little TDC mark right there. That'll line up back to this. So Casey's gonna go ahead and toss in our new water pump, and I'm gonna go ahead and mark off our new belts the same as our old belts. So you see yesterday we marked these two for the top and these two for the bottom, which will match up to that mark right there. And these two up here, making sure our new belt goes in the exact same spot as our old belt, keeping everything in time and everything's happy. So I've got it lined up like this, our old belt on the outside, new belt on the inside. I'm gonna mark off the same ones I have on here. So this one and that one. And then once I do that, I'm gonna count the number of teeth between this one here to this dot here, and then count on the new one, mark it off, and then we're gonna put our new belt on. All right, new belt is marked, 2 up top, and then 68 later, we have the one at the bottom, exact same as this one. So I'm gonna put this belt on. The top 2 will line up perfectly with these top 2, and the bottom one will match up with that bottom one. That way we know the belt is in the exact same spot as when it came off. So we're gonna line up our top 2, just like so. And then watching Paul's video, he said we're probably gonna have to spin this back a little bit to get our bottom one to line up, and then spin it forward. I'm actually gonna grab a zip tie as well to hold this, because that's gonna be.
Hold it for a second.
You got it? Okay, let me see if I can do that. So spin that through our water pump, and then yeah, we're gonna back this off just a little bit so we can get it to. You can see down there. I pull this bolt out, as you can see. We're off by like 2 teeth. So what he said to do is spin this back a little bit so it fills up into the same line, and then pull it back to where it should be. And we're right here at the bottom, so like this little notch. So we'll just spin it back to right there. So let me go ahead and do that. Just a little tiny bit. Let's see if that's enough or not yet. Okay, so there's that. Get in there. I got 1 tooth off. I'll go back just a little bit more here. Just a smidge. Okay. So now we're lined up here. Okay, there we go. So now, lined up. I'm gonna spin this back, and I'll take we're gonna line it back to this little notch right there. So just a little bit to the right. About there. So still lined up the top, back to our mark on the bottom, and this is lined up, and that one's lined up. So next I'm gonna go get the roller. I should be able to stay there, I think. You got that for a second?
Mm-hmm.
And grab the roller. So I can just hook this for 1 second right here. So it doesn't go flying off on me. There we go. Fancy, fancy.
Okay.
Oh, there's the whole bolt. So, this side and the washer on the back side. And we'll just get this started. This. There we go. All right, let me grab my 8, and you can see as you push up on this, it tightens the slack right here.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, so as we put the last hydraulic tensioner, it'll push, I think it pushes right here and gives you all your tension. So let me get the 8 for this. Actually, no, we just want to get this snug for right now. And then we grab the 10 mil. We can get the last one in here.
I can let that go.
And then it'll be okay for right now. All right, so last piece, new hydraulic tensioner, which has a little pin which we'll pull out afterwards. That will lift up on there. So let's snug this one down a little bit more. And then we'll come back and do all of our torque specs, whatever they may be. Actually, I need to grab some Loctite for this real fast. Hang on. Before these bolts go flying back out on us. All right, yeah, hold it there. All right, we're back. We have Loctite now. That way none of our timing stuff falls off at any point, because that would be a little bit annoying. Our spot. Oh, they need to be on the other side of this.
Hmm?
Like that. I'm confused. This is like always go behind that. Oh, I can go behind the little piece there. Hang on. Aha, I see. You see. A little bit of this for the back one. There we go. There's a little like tab that slides behind that.
Oh, I see it,
piece. Yeah. At first I had like the wrong one. We're good. Okay. Torqued, and torqued. Now we can go ahead, hold that up, pull our pin, and I think we're good. We'll have to rotate it around to make sure everything lines back up.
Can I pull the pin?
Oh yeah, make sure that's all I gotta do. Yeah. Now once we do that, we'll pull this pin out. I'm gonna put tension up there. We're gonna rotate it around, make sure. I think it's after a handful, like 2 or 3 times. This will line back up. This will line back up when we put the cover back on, and then we are all set.
You want to tell them what you just did?
I pulled the pin. Look, nice and tight. Wow. So we're gonna put the lower cover back on and the crank pulley, and then rotate it around, make sure that lines up and that lines up, and then we didn't mess anything up. I think we did it right. This is marking this and that, and this is still in time, and hopefully the bottom's still in time. And but thankfully this is good. If we're just doing it by hand, it shouldn't really harm anything. So if we're off, we can take it back off and restart. I think we got it. That'll be enough for now. Where is my original mark? Right there. Look at that. So both holes line up, and that's still where it's supposed to be. So that's good. We didn't mess up the bottom end. So put one bolt in. All right. So we're gonna put one. Grab a element, but I'm gonna put one bolt in. We'll spin around. All right. Moment of truth. So snugged on. This is tight. Tensioner is tight. This one's tight. We pulled the pin. Everything lined up, so I should be good to go.
You pulled the pin.
I pulled the pin. Lined up. So we'll rotate it around a couple times, and hopefully by the time this is all done, everything's right where it needs to be. Alright, so that is line back up, and that's line back up. We did it. We did it. Our first 180 timed. Now these marks won't line up again, but we're looking for TDC down here. So cover lines up. You can show them. Look at that. Lined up. And up here, bam, lined up. So she's officially in time. She's good. Did it. Did it. A lot less moving pieces than a VR6 with like the bottom and like the tooth on the bottom, intermediate shaft pointing up, and a lot more stuff. This seemed very simple compared to that. Not too bad though. All right, boys, we are doing pretty good. I think we're just about done for today. I'm not gonna try and paint anything tonight because it's just far too cold. It's supposed to be almost 50 tomorrow, so we'll see with that. But what I'm gonna do now is just go ahead and get the timing covers back on. I was gonna paint these, but honestly, I wiped it down. Not looking too bad, so that's good. I had to wipe down this one and that one, put them all back on, put our new fancy new speed, pull it down for the bottom, and then this will be done. And that is where we'll end for today because I'm freezing and I'm tired of being out here.
Around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on.
Not too bad, boys and girls, not too bad. Got a nice little water pump in there. This pulley looks super cool. You can see the little blue belt back there. Cool little piece from New Speed. I do realize that this has to come back off, but it's just a clip there and a clip there. We have to pull off the valve cover still, do the new gasket, clean this whole thing up and that kind of stuff, but I just want to see it kind of all together on this side, and it looks pretty cool. So that'll do it for day 2 with the 1.8T. Honestly, it's been going super smooth so far, and I'm enjoying this thing. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.